Welcome to the Sunny Days Podcast. I am your host, Sunny Brooks, and I'm so excited to have you. This show was created to inspire women to heal from their past, take control of the present, and manifest their future. Here you will get love, laughter, support, and straight realness. So if you're ready to get rid of your shit and live unapologetically, this is for you. Let's start healing, living, and fucking manifesting. I am so excited to be here today. I have a few questions to answer, being that I haven't done Sunnyside in a while, so I have some makeup to do. I have some making up to do. So I have about 5 questions or so to answer. I'll answer them all today, and then the other question I have there's 2 parts to it. Those 2 questions I will save for next week because it gets deep. Okay, someone basically wrote me a letter and gave me a scenario, and I'm gonna give them my best feedback next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the questions for starters, the first question I have is, what podcasts do you listen to? So if you hear this little knocking sound in the background, excuse my background because I think the maintenance man next door is doing some work in the office next door, but ignore it. However, the question is, what podcast do you listen to? So I have quite a bit. Not quite a bit. Let me see. I'm actually going to my podcast apps to tell you. So I have a few. Let me see. Of course, I listen to my own podcast, which is Sunny Days. You can find that on Google Play, iTunes, Apple, and Spotify. So go check that out. But the other podcasts I listen to the Courtney Sanders Show. That's kind of business, personal. It's a lot of stuff mixed, but I listen to Courtney Sanders. There's 2 sex positive podcasts I listen to, Sex with Dr. Jess and The Spread. Both of those podcasts is about like sexuality, embracing your feminine side, embracing your sexual energy and things like that. Those are really good. Courtney Sanders is good. I listen to Therapy for Black Girls by Dr. Joy. I also listen to Badass Business Babe. That's Lauren Liz Love and Cora Lynn. That's basically business but spirituality too. And then I listen to Manifestation Babe sometimes. But those are all. Oh, and then I also listen to Tony Robbins. I removed Tony Robbins, and then the CEO Project, which was by Andy Frisella. Those are some of the podcasts I listen to. I do not listen to all of them at the same time or whatever. I choose which ones I want to listen to. But those are some of them. The next question is, how can I raise... Wait, what? Hold on. Sometimes I do not read these questions before I just like copy them. But let's see. How to raise your energy / vibration. So it really depends. But I guess a quicker answer would be doing things for me, right? Which makes sense, which is easier to make sense out of, right? But you can raise your vibration and energy by doing things that you enjoy doing and doing things that you're good at, right? Why do I say doing things that you're good at? Because it's going to make you feel good. When you do things that you're really good at, it's going to make you feel good. It's going to boost your confidence. It's going to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside because you are good at it, right? So if you're really good, I can use my wife as example. Whenever she's feeling down or she's just like having a bad day or whatever, she'll go play basketball because she's a beast at basketball. So she'll go play basketball, and when she comes back from playing basketball, she feels rejuvenated, she feels refreshed, she feels renewed because she did something that made her feel good because she's really good at it. It's her outlet. It makes her focus on something and take her mind off of whatever is causing her vibrations to be lower. And then also you can do things that make you feel good. Not necessarily that you're good at, right? But make you feel good. If you enjoy going to get a massage, if you enjoy meditating, if you enjoy praying, if you enjoy listening to neo soul music, if you enjoy writing, if you enjoy talking to a friend, if you enjoy going to the beach, clearing your mind, Something like that, because when you do something that makes you feel good, when you feel good, you start to think great things, right? When you feel good, you start to think great things. When you think those great things, you start to believe them and you start to act a little different. Some other things you can do is you can, of course, burn sage, lavender, rosemary, juniper, yerba santa. You can burn smudging sticks, Palo Santo. You can burn it and sage yourself and remove any low vibrations and any low frequencies that may be holding you down or holding you back, right? Some other tangible things you can do is, of course, journal to raise your vibration, because if you just journal what's on your heart, what's on your spirit, and let it all out, you're releasing it, right? You can take a self-care bath. Now y'all should hear, because it sounds like it's getting closer. It sounds like they're gonna knock my fucking wall down. Whatever. Side note. But you could take a self-care bath. You can go to sleep, right? You can maybe, some people eat comfort foods. I wouldn't advise that, especially if it's like an escape, or you suffer from overeating and things like that. I wouldn't necessarily advise that, but some people, for me, I'm feeling down or something. If I get something that's hearty and gives me some energy, I'll feel good, because I really love food, and food makes me feel good. Not like I have an addiction or anything to food, but I love to feel good and eat good food. So those are some things, or how to raise your vibration. The next question is how to leave energy vampires alone and how not to attract them. How to leave them alone? Just leave them alone. I'm one of those people that truly believe in is just do the damn thing. Stop trying to figure out how to do it and when to do. Just do that. Just do just that. You want to leave them alone? Leave them alone. Stop answering their calls. Stop texting them back. Don't go around them. Avoid them. Avoid them at all costs, and not avoid them where you can't confront them, but you're avoiding them to protect your energy. But how not to attract them, you have to check your vibration, because if you are always complaining, right, guess what? You're going to attract more people that's going to complain. They're going to complain all the time, and you want to know why. Every time you talk to them, they always complaining, and they drain all your energy, and they suck you dry because they always complaining. Or they're negative Nancy's, what I call negative Nancy's. If they negative Nancy's, maybe you're negative Nancy. When you see things in other people, you have to say, well, how do I show up this way? Because people are only a mirror. We are all connected. We are all one. So if you see them being negative, how are you negative? You need to check yourself. So a lot of times when we attract people, it's because we are attracting exactly what's on the inside of us. Our thoughts just becomes reality. Our vibrations attract like vibrations. So you have to decide that you don't want to be associated with those people anymore and let them go. But then you also need to check yourself when you're attracting them. Because if you're attracting somebody, 9 times out of 10, you are being that somebody. People don't want to accept that part of it though, but that is the truth. The next question I have is, what can block your connection to the universe? I do not believe anything can really block your connection to the universe. Some people have different, opinions on that. I don't believe I can or anyone can block their connection to the universe, simply because we are all connected. We are all one. We are one with the universe. We are one with God. We are one with our ancestors. We are one with the spiritual world. Just like the physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, all of that is connected. The same is for us. As above, so below, right? We are all connected. So I believe we are connected to the universe. It's kind of like saying, how can I disconnect from my mother? How can I disconnect from my father? You can, of course, decide not to speak to them, like you can decide not to speak to the universe. You can decide not to ask them for anything, like you cannot ask or request anything from the universe. You can ask you can, avoid them. You could try to avoid the universe. But guess what? They're still going to be your mother, and they're still going to be your father, and they're still going to be connected to you through DNA, through your bloodline. They are connected to you regardless. The same thing with the universe. You are connected to the universe. So no matter what you do, you're still connected. Now, can you... the universe wants to work in your favor, and the universe is on your side. But can you use the power of the universe to manifest negativity in your life? Yes. Just because you are always connected to the universe does not mean that everything that you're doing is in your best interest. So I don't believe you can block your blessings or block your, I wouldn't necessarily say block your blessings, because there is ways to, but I didn't mean to say that, whatever. That I don't believe you can block your connection to the universe or your connection to God or creator or divine or the source, whatever you identify that power and that energy as. I don't believe you can block your connection. As long as you continue to tap in, you continue to listen and be obedient and be a servant at the same time, you will always be connected. And even when you feel like you're not connected, you are always connected. Always. And then the last question I have here is, how do I manifest? What are the important steps to manifesting? I learn to visualize, script, and let go, but I still do feel like it's working. I still don't feel like it's working. I need your help, please. I need some good advice and new strategies to use. Okay, so that's a lot. So we're going to go with, how do I manifest? What are the important steps to manifesting? Okay, so definitely you can go back to previous Sunnyside episodes because this question has come up a lot, and you can even check out some of my like YouTube videos. You just type in Sunny Brooks. However, if I had to say like a few steps, right, to manifesting, one, you need to check your vibration. Make sure that you're at a right vibration, right? And right, I mean, because technically there's no right vibration, but I'm saying right vibration for what you're trying to manifest. You can't be at a vibration of jealousy and trying to manifest money. You can't be at a vibration of hatred and trying to manifest love. So that right vibration, you need to truly believe. And then you need to release. I have 5 steps that I came up with for the manifestation process, but those are 3 that I would just say. Like, and what I mean by release is you have to not be like, well, I tried to manifest this. Did it happen today? Did it happen there? When is it going to happen? Is it going to happen in 30 minutes? What about an hour? What about 5 hours? What about 2 days? It need to happen tomorrow. Like, not saying that it won't happen tomorrow, but when you hold on to it, you are not allowing it to be released and allow the universe and the creator to truly work with this thing that you're trying to manifest. So manifestation takes place in a lot of ways, but we have to be careful what we're manifesting, because if you are trying to manifest love, but you're at a vibration of hatred because of your self-limiting beliefs and your unresolved pain, then of course you're going to continue to manifest hatred. And you want to feel like, and you say, okay, well, it's not working. I can't, manifestation don't work. It does work. You're just manifesting the same old shit because you're doing the same old shit. When you want different results, you got to do different shit. That's it. Do different shit and you'll get different results. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode as much as I did, be sure to leave me a review and share this episode with others. Also, you can screenshot it and post it on your social media page and tag me at I am Sunny Brooks. Be sure to check out my website at www.iamsunnybrooks.com and follow me on all social media platforms at I am Sunny Brooks. Let's heal and manifest together.